What's up, Firebirds fans? Today is a special day because we have a new show, Firebirds Focus. Today, we got a special guest, Daquan Patten. How you doing, Daquan?
Doing pretty good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, first thing is, introduce yourself. What's your position, and what college did you go to?
All right. So as he said, I'm Daquan Patten. I play wide receiver and defensive back, and I attended college at Western Carolina University.
That's awesome. So, what inspired you to start playing football?
So my biggest inspirer for football was my dad. My dad played, as many people may know, he played in the NFL, won 3 Super Bowls with the Patriots. So ever since I was a kid, I've always had that role model, of a father and then also football player at the same time. So just, being able to grow up and watch him play, I've always wanted to play and be like him and ultimately one day be better than him. So that's where my inspiration comes from.
That's awesome. That's really cool. So really, I know it probably means a little similar. What does it mean to play for the Albany Firebirds?
Yeah, so to play for the Albany Firebirds, a word that comes to mind for me would be legacy. As some people may know, some people may not know, my dad, he actually got his start in his pro football career with the Albany Firebirds. So for me to get my start in my pro career with the same team in the same town, I just feel like, that's everything is just lining up. So my ultimate goal is to, get to the NFL. But, I'm here at Albany now and I'm going to enjoy every moment of it and give this team everything that I have.
That's awesome. Yeah, and don't I think it's like you guys went to the same college as well.
Right, correct.
So it's kind of like a really cool story how it's everything's the same. It's
Right.
really cool.
They say
Um,
the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
so if you could play any other position besides wide receiver, what would you play?
If I could play any other position, I would pick defensive back. And not only just because I've played receiver, but I've always, DB is probably one of the tougher positions to play on the field. And I feel like I have pretty good feet. So just from playing receiver and going against defensive backs, on a daily basis, I've always wanted to, flip sides and just see what the other side is like. And, coming into arena ball, I've actually been thrust into a role where I actually have to play, both ways. So I'm actually getting the opportunity to do that right now. And I love it. I have a lot of fun over there, so I'm enjoying it.
No, definitely. And arena football is cool because you get to do both, and it's kind of you get to experience it all. So another cool thing, arena football, it's back. The AFL is back, 2024. It's gonna be a big year. So what is your personal goals and what is your goal for the overall team for this season? Since it's gonna be very big, what is your goal?
So my personal goal is, last year was my first year playing arena football in the NAL. Just getting my feet wet. But I'm back with in Albany with the same team. But like you said, we're back in the AFL. So this year, me personally, I'm looking to get into more of a defining role. I want to be a starter and be able to impact the team on both sides of the ball and be able to contribute to our ultimate goal, which is a championship. And that's my team goal is we expect nothing less than a championship in Albany. So if
100%.
there's anybody
Raging
that's
Bull's gonna
coming there,
come.
you know what I'm saying? If you
Oh
expect
yeah,
anything less than championship, Albany ain't the
100%.
place for you.
And the best part is like last season it was just Albany. This year it's Albany Firebirds. So it's kind of like you get the official name. It's back in the AFL. Your dad played for the Firebirds in the AFL, so it's really really cool.
Exactly.
So what is one defining moment in your football career that has shaped who you are today?
My defining moment, it was honestly, it wasn't anything on the field. It was the day I got the phone call from my mom that my dad got in an accident and that he had passed away. Football was one thing that we shared dearly, and like I tell a lot of my friends and family, ever since he's passed away, from that moment forward, every time I step foot in between those white lines, it's impossible for me to give anything less than 110%. So, as an athlete, there's always, there's times in your career where, mental toughness, where sometimes your mind gets the best of you. You feel like you can't keep going, this, that, and the third. But the defining moment for me was, now that he's not here and that he can't physically watch me play anymore, it's just I gotta give everything I have because I know that's what he would expect of me. So it's impossible for me to give anything less to that.
That's awesome. And you're a great player. You're electrifying, you're fast, you're great. So what is like, some players have like a hidden thing, like George Kittle, for example. I saw he watches Harry Potter, was it Harry Potter, Pokemon, and wrestling. So do you have like a hidden talent, hobby, anything that's kind of unique to you?
I wouldn't necessarily say a talent, but a hobby that I do have. You know, when I do have spare time, I enjoy to play video games.
There you go.
Lately, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. So,
There you go.
if anybody wants to play Fortnite, we can
Well,
do that.
there you go. Fortnite's on the comeback anyway, so it's
Right. Exactly.
so I would say final thing, we've had last few years have been crazy here in Albany. What is a message you can tell all the fans, all the season ticket holders, kind of like about the season, anything? What would you say to them?
My message to the fans is to all the season ticket holders, to anybody who doesn't have tickets. My message to them guys is if you don't have tickets, I'd make sure you get them because you genuinely do not want to miss what is being put together in Albany this year. I know last year things didn't go the way we expected, but we're not going to speak much on last year. We're just going to look forward to this year, and I'm speaking championship. So
100%. We got
be
to make it
there.
to the championship, and I mean, we got you. We got Daquan Patten, and we're gonna get there. So
Yes, sir.
honestly, I think that's it. But I gotta say one more thing: secure season tickets, everyone. Call 518-557-8799 and visit firebirdsafl.com/tickets. I appreciate you coming on here today. And yeah, thank you. And this year is gonna be awesome. I appreciate you joining.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Go Firebirds.
Go Firebirds.